the WikiLeaks stuff that's come out about Hillary Clinton now. Another one is John Podesta. Now, this is her campaign manager, John Podesta. It turns out that there was an email, it's been leaked now, an email sent by John Podesta on April 19th of last year, April 19th, 2015. And what this has, it has some suggested talking points that Hillary Clinton needs to use in convincing people to vote for her and this type of thing. And here's what he says in this. He says that Hillary Clinton has begun to hate everyday Americans. But we get that. We know she's begun to hate everyday Americans. But here's the stuff that, she needs to say campaign-wise to convince Americans that she basically loves them. He said, quote, "I know she has begun to hate everyday Americans." Let me stop right here for a second. He's talking to fellow people he's in charge of the campaign. He's a campaign chairman. He's talking to the other people in the campaign. So he's basically saying, look, we understand the real picture here. We know that she hates, quote, everyday Americans. But we got to convey an image that she's being a champion for everyday Americans. So here's how he worded it, quote, "I know she has begun to hate everyday Americans, but I think we should use it once the first time she says I'm running for president because you and everybody, Americans, need a champion. I think if she doesn't say it once, people will start to notice and say we false started in Iowa." So it just has to do with the strategy that they're using in the campaign. We want to convey that she wants to be a champion for everybody in America. But here's the strategy we need to do because we know that she's really begun to hate everyday Americans. And by the way, the director of communications for Hillary's presidential campaign, Jennifer Palmieri, who responded back to this email, she responded back with this simple word, quote, "truth." In other words, oh, yep, that is true. Hillary Clinton said that Jordan can't possibly vet all those refugees from Syria, and that jihadists are coming along with legitimate refugees. That's right. Turns out she told a private group in 2013 regarding Jordan, and I want to make sure everybody understands, okay? When we're getting Syrian refugees in this country, people think, the United States is doing all the vetting of these refugees. We're actually not. We're depending on the vetting that's done from countries like Jordan and Turkey. They do the majority of the vetting. We actually do very little vetting once they come here. Once they've gone through Jordan and Turkey, we're for the most part trusting the vetting process that's done there. She acknowledged that the vetting doesn't work. She said in 2013, quote, "Jordan can't possibly vet all those refugees. And so they don't know if jihadists are coming in along with legitimate refugees." That's what she said. Now, keep in mind, her public statements are this, like, for example, from December of last year, quote, "Rigorous vetting already takes place while these refugees are still overseas." So publicly she declares, oh, yeah, the vetting that takes place overseas, like Jordan and Turkey, oh, yeah, that's rigorous vetting that's already being done. So we don't have to be nervous about bringing them here. But privately, she said, quote, "Jordan can't possibly vet all those Syrian refugees. They don't know if jihadists are coming in along with legitimate refugees." With all that said, she wants to increase the Syrian refugees coming into this country by 550%. Think about that, folks.